Hi, today we're going to take a look at the Literary Reference Center that is available to us through EBSCOhost. So I wanted to show you how to get there. You're going to want to go to roxbury.org and select Eisenhower Middle School. And across the center, our department is the Media Center. And on the left, we're going to get to online databases. Inside of EBSCOhost, the second option is the Literary Reference Center. We're going to take a look at that today. The Literary Reference Center is where you're going to go when your ELA teacher tells you you need to compare and contrast some works of art or some written work, or you need to compare and contrast authors. You need to take a look at in depth at a work. So this is where you're going to go for those types of ELA research projects. I want you to notice that this search box is very much similar to what you saw in EBSCOhost, which is nice. They keep it the same so you don't have to relearn every time you go into a new database. It works exactly the same way except for a feature that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to search Outsiders, and I want to see what happens. When we search The Outsiders, that's a story that you guys are reading, we get 912 results. That's great, but again, too much for us to take a look at. So we're going to go to the advanced search. This is what I want you to see. It offers us the Boolean search terms, and, or not, built right into the search box here. So we can be more specific, which gives us a better search result. So I want to narrow it down. I want to say outsiders, but I don't mean immigration. See if that changes the 912 results that we got. Oh, well, 12 of those articles were about immigration. Okay, that's good, but not great. What if we said the outsiders, not immigration, but and gangs? If there's any connection. Okay, we go from 900 results to 4 results. That's a big help. Let's take a look at this article here. Okay, what I want you to notice is that the outsiders, this result, gives me the opportunity to save it into my Google Drive, just like in EBSCOhost, or I can add it to a folder if I've created my account. I can print email. I can go right here and check on the citation. Remember, I have to cite everything. I have to give credit where credit is due. So I can copy and paste into my document for my bibliography. Here I can see the permalink, and again, I can share on any of these platforms. So exactly the same as EBSCOhost. Well, let's go back. I want to show you this button here. It gives me some of the shortcuts to the permalink and my ability to share it on different platforms. So I want you to know that that's there as well. And this is a little shortcut to see the citation information. Okay, so let's go to a new search and get a look at what we have here. Most studied authors, most studied works, all authors, all works, and full text classics. The most studied authors gives me a list, a pre-made list of authors that I might be interested in. So I can click. I can click on whoever. This is going to give me a really full biography of what these authors have done in their life. The biography, literary criticism, summaries, reviews, interviews, short stories, all of that is here with the ability to share it in any of these formats and with the ability to listen if you need it read to you. This is a little table of contents for all that is in the article below. This is a very prolific writer. He's done a lot of work. Okay, that's great. Let's go back and we can see the most studied works. All right, here's a list of them. Let's see. Anybody you want, you can get a look. 12th Night. And again, biographies, criticisms, interviews, all of this information that is connected to the story itself, which may help you in your research. Here's a little table of contents for the actual article, and it can be read to me. All right, we're going to go back to the same place. All authors, all works, same, but a more extensive list. Full text classic. This is where I can go if I want a book and I don't want to go to the library. Now, it's not going to be any book that I can get here. It's got to be a classic. Treasure Island, full text. This, now notice here on the side, this is telling me that it uploaded. See how little my box is here? It's going to travel very slowly. This is the entire book right here. You can read it right on your screen. So you have many, many, many books available to you this way, but remember they are classics. This is not current literature. And it's broken by title, genre, and locale. So if you know, oh, I really love adventure, you can get in here, and these are all the classics. There are 49 classic adventures that you can read right on your screen. All right, down here at the reference shelf, there's an encyclopedia of literature. This is going to be where you're going to put in your specifics for any article that you, or any work of that you are looking to research. You have a dictionary, you have citation help. Okay, this is telling you about how to do it. Don't forget that you have the button on the right-hand side of the page that does it for you, but this is how it's done. So that might end up being a helpful bit of information. And the research guide gives you a step-by-step understanding, choosing, beginning, notes, sorting, drafting, revising. If you feel confused about the process, you can come here and read through it. And this one I like. Worst case scenario. My paper is nearly due and I've barely started. This might be an important place for you to take a look. I hope not. You have a glossary, and for our teachers, there are some curriculum standards that they can look at. Okay, so this is an overview of all that is in this particular database. Good luck using it, and if you're intimidated and you feel like you are unsure, come on down and we'll look at it together. Good luck.